Hi guys, today we're going to be taking off some Gelish nail polish that I've had on for about a month. Surprisingly, it's really well intact, but nonetheless very grown out, so I'll be taking it off today. I'll show you how I do this at home and also how I keep my nails healthy in the process. Welcome, my name is Sarah W, and feel free to subscribe and be notified if you're into beauty, DIY, and baking videos. Anyway, here's what I have. I have a file, some acetone, some nail clips, some lint-free wipes, a tool for removal, as well as a clipper. And this is everything you'll need. Just going to set up quickly. I like to listen to music. Pusheen wanted to be in frame. I also set up this mat to keep my area a little cleaner. So I'm just going in with my file here. I use quite a coarse file, and here what I'm doing is just removing the very top coat of the Gelish, which is the top it off coat. It's quite thin, but it's essentially what makes the nail shiny and also much harder to remove with the acetone. So removing this top layer just makes everything easier basically. You want to make sure you're getting the sides of your nail as well as the top and the base. And just fluffing off some of the excess there, and I like to break up my cotton swabs into littler pieces. The fluffier the better, because they kind of seem to absorb a bit more of the acetone. Just setting up my clips. I bought these on Amazon and they actually work so well. You can also use little squares of tin foil. They are just a little more awkward. Anyway, so you're just taking the little cotton fluffs and making sure they are quite saturated with the acetone, and just make sure you're covering all sides of the Gelish. You want to make sure that the base and also the top of the nail has contact, and just go ahead and apply to all of the other nails. I feel so fancy with these on for some reason. I look like this one meme of Patrick. Anyway, you're gonna wait for about 10 minutes. Check on your nail. It should be starting to ruffle at the side, and that just means it's gonna be super easy to remove. And I take my tool, I'm not sure what it's called, it looks like a little lightsaber or something, and I just go ahead and lift. It should come quite easily at the edge, but the middle can be much more difficult. But at this point, you only want to be taking off what's coming off easily. You don't want to be scratching too much at the nail if it's not coming off at this point. It's okay. If you have a little spot, like I am having trouble with the tip of this nail, I'm just going to reapply the acetone and the clip. The Gelish is much softer even though it won't lift. I'll just go ahead and thin it as much as possible. And also tucking it under on the tip I find kind of helps lift a bit as well. It will depend on your nail polish. I find with the Gelish the solid colors are a little more difficult to remove. Once they start to lift, it's okay to peel a little. Just gonna clean up for you guys. Such a mess. And the second time around, they should come off a lot more easily. By the way, kind of propping the tip on an object, like I have this bottle here, it makes it much more easy for those fine motor skills, especially on your non-dominant hand. This color in particular is having a lot of trouble coming off, but nonetheless, we're powering through. Finishing up the last little pieces here, and anything that's too small I'm not going to worry too much because we're going to do a bit of a file next. And progress so far, they're looking about like this. They're still a little bit rough, so what we're going to do is, oh, don't look at that hand, it's ugly. We're just going to go in with the file on the less coarse side and just do little circles. You're not pressing too hard, you're just kind of smoothing out those little bumps that tend to be annoying and catch on things. If you've experienced those, you know the struggle. Just getting rid of them, and I'll also do a little bit off the top, but I want to keep them pretty long because I might do some kind of French manicure or something. I also want to apply any form of base coat or top coat, something that's going to give your nails a little bit of strength, because right after using the acetone they might be a little brittle. On to the next hand, which actually came off much better than the first. Next you want to apply some kind of cuticle oil. I like the Nourish one by Gelish, and then what I like to do is just kind of massage it into my hands a bit. Anyways, I hope this video helped you, and if you would like more tutorials, I have some on Gelish application. Feel free to check them out, and I would love if you would give this video a like if you liked it, and consider subscribing. I also do DIY, beauty, and some fun baking videos. It was so nice to have you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!